I was born in a nominal Christian home, but I really did not have any direction in life, no purpose. A friend of mine told me about the Dunamis School of Ministry that was being hosted by Rajan and Becky Chinnadurai. I discovered Jesus Christ. Not only that, I found purpose in my life. God revealed His plan as to what I should do. It was a very dramatic time. And later on, I started 16 churches. And then Brother Rajan and his wife came here and they told me and shared with me about GMTI. And so I went to GMTI. And I was listening to the various teachers sharing about editing and why to use media and how it will impact your ministry and how you can grow bigger. I began to see how if I used media, I could touch this area more effectively. But I really didn't know how to get started. So when I came back, I began to pray with the owner of the local television channel. So I would call him and pray with him. The owner of the channel was not a Christian and he is a Hindu, but I called him and just told him, I'd like to pray with you and speak blessing over you. I did it 4 months in a row. And then the 5th month, he called me because he had a baby born to him, and this baby had a physical problem. This baby could not use or move one of the hands. So he asked me to pray. So I prayed for the child. Within a few days, the child was perfectly healed. And I shared with him that Jesus Christ is a living God. He's a miracle-working God. And then he asked me, is there something he could do for me? So I requested, why not he give me some time on his television channel? And he readily accepted. So all I had to do was stand there and share the Word of God and pray. And as soon as I started doing it, I began to receive phone calls from people. While I'm preaching, the phone will ring, so I'll just stop and minister to them and keep on preaching. And I was really impressed as to how the response was. People have received Christ because of this television program. Now I am in so many villages and huts and homes and places I would have never been. This program has cut through a lot of boundaries of rich and poor, caste boundaries, and I'm able to go directly into the homes of people, share the love of Christ, and people are receiving Jesus Christ. And now I have a greater door that has opened for me. And my ministry has increased. More people are coming to my churches. All this would have never happened if I had not come to the GMTI to receive my training. And that is where my vision got enlarged. That is where I captured a vision of how media could enable me to fulfill God's calling in my life. My greatest desire, for which I fasted and prayed, is that God would give this entire area, this small town surrounded by all these hundreds of villages, that each one of them will receive Jesus Christ.